Today we are going to learn why rumors travel faster on the internet than by mouth. We have two examples, one being by mouth and the other being by internet to prove the point. The telephone game is a vocal game where you transfer one phrase from one person to the next by whispering in their ear. You can repeat it one time, and if they don't catch it, then you have to just continue. The first guy says, "I love the game telephone." This is his phrase. He will pass it to the guy next to him, and the guy next to him will then pass it on to the next guy with what he hears. What he says he heard is that it says, "I like the game telephone." So the guy next to him will now pass it to the next guy. This guy changes the complete context of the very beginning phrase, "I hate the game telephone." Movies are my favorite is what the next guy thinks he heard, but he really is just being funny or didn't hear what the guy said, so he's just passing on whatever he wants. That is how rumors begin. The next guy wasn't really paying attention, and so he heard cartoon movies are my favorite, which the guy next to him is the very last one, and he states that he heard cartoon movies are my favorite, which is what he heard from the guy behind him. They then realize that this is not the original phrase. The original phrase had nothing to do with movies. It had to do with the love of the game telephone. From one person to the next, the rumor changed. The whisper always transferred to something else, and by this is proving how rumors spread by mouth. Just a funny little quote. I love rumors. I always find out amazing things about myself I never knew.
She's crying. She must have seen the video. Everyone's seen it. 500 views last time I checked. You guys have all seen it, right? Hysterical? What video? Just wait till
That is just one example of how the internet could be a problem. Many people see it at one time, a video, and even an email, which I have an example of here. The Apple company doesn't send out rumors like this. This is a hack. A free iPhone 6s Plus. Get yours today. This was just someone who wanted to make the Apple company look bad because they had a hacker. This is somebody clicking to open their email, and there you have it. 500, 1,000, a million people could have this email on their computer or their phone and expect to get a free iPhone 6 Plus. This is a shocked person because they find out that this is really not a real thing and that they have been sent a rumorous email. As proven by these two examples, it takes a while for information to travel from one person to the next, whereas traveling through the internet can hit 500 people in a couple of seconds. This pie chart here shows the time spent on Facebook. 27% of this time is spent on their newsfeed, so looking at what other people have posted and making their own ideas about it, or they will move into their profiles for 21% of the time, and they will see that other things are there that they can make rumors out of. They will find photos for 17% of their time and realize that these pictures have proven their point, maybe making their rumor more true. They do other things for the other 35% of the time, but most of the time they're seeing what other people post and making up things in their own mind about what they think is going on. Cyberbullying is the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending a message of an intimidating or threatening nature. And some statistics that I have here are 13% of teens have had a rumor spread about them on the internet. 20% of teens have had repeatedly threatened online. 53% of teens have admitted to saying cruel things online.